Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. I'm Christine. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the newest edition of This Monat moved on to another MLM. In this case, we're going to take a look at the announcement of the very first Monat market partner, Tony, who moved on to a new MLM I, from now on, will only refer to as the flat stomach MLM. And if you don't know why, it is because in MLM Top Fails video 27, so the last one I uploaded, where somebody from that MLM promoted their product, their happy juice, as the miraculous drink to a flat stomach. Although the person was a woman in her 30s and already had 2 children. So that is the kind of quality we're talking about, and Tony moved on. I don't know if you remember the Cry Fest where she and her husband, creepily sitting behind her, announced how horrible Monat was. Well, she's now suing Monat, but that doesn't mean that she cannot move on.
And one other thing too that I'd like to address, we haven't gone to another company. We're not. That's going to be one of the things that said we haven't gone anywhere. We're just here, keep it on trucking. But there was no agenda, that we haven't left, and we just tried to ride it out because we owed so many of you our best effort.
Yes, that was a part of her and her husband announcing that she got terminated from Monat and that they don't have a new MLM to go to. Well, the tears have dried now and they have moved on, and this is their announcement what MLM they're going to. They're going to Amare, the mental wellness company, yikes, and other Huns have also moved on to even worse MLMs, but that's another topic for another video because other Monat leaders have moved on to even worse companies. Amare, the flat stomach MLM, the mental wellness company. Let's see what health claims will happen here potentially. I always try to make these types of videos a bit more lighthearted and also a bit more entertaining, at least what I would consider to be entertaining, what I would like to watch. But of course, there's also a very serious approach behind this because MLMs are extremely predatory and most people lose money. The industry standard in MLMs is 0, and most people will lose money because they need to spend a lot of money on products. That in itself is already creepy and predatory and not okay. But then if we add on top of that the bogus mental wellness company and the health and wellness companies, then we also have this additional creepiness and this additional predatory behavior of pitching products to people while making the most insane health claims that are absolutely not correct. I can only assume that this is happening here as well, but let's watch. Let's get into the video how she announces that she, as Monat's very first market partner ever, got terminated. She now is suing Monat, and now she's in the mental wellness MLM in Amare. Great choice.
Guys, how are you?
Hey everybody.
We've been talking a lot this morning, the last
gosh,
few days.
A lot of talking.
So anyways, we wanted to share a little bit about what we're doing moving forward, and we're super excited. We did partner with a mental health and wellness company, really focusing on gut, brain, and heart health, the 3 brains that you need. You guys know that this is right up our alley because we've been green and clean for a long time. I am not going to read the comments, okay? If you want further information, you have got to email me at tony.vans@gmail.com. Okay, let me tell you, I have been searching for months and months and months, and it just kind of fell into my lap. I have my really good friend Kate here with us. We've known her for a couple of years from the gym. She is a holistic nutritionist she's done other things. She used to be a hairdresser, and she's just a really good friend, and she's full of information, and she is a product nerd more so than myself. You and Jen would probably fight for that #1 spot. Not Jen Vale, Jen Pavlik. So anyways, we wanted to share with you, we started this 3 days ago, sharing with people just to learn more information, but we have been duck diving into looking at new opportunities for the last 7 months. So I joined up as a distributor to 4 companies that I was really interested in, and the reason why we chose this one is because it has a very squeaky clean product. 2 is that their compensation plan, their pay plan is just absolutely I've never seen anything like it. And you guys have been in this industry for over 2 decades. So I know what I'm talking about, right? When I talk about comp plans, I mean, that's really where I dive into.
Do you remember that little video I showed you in the beginning? The little snippet? Of course you do. It's just been a couple of minutes. So they have now moved on to a new MLM, but they have researched new MLMs for the past 7 months and now decided to join the olive tree people. Oh, no, sorry. Amare. I'm so used to this because every other Han is now the olive tree people. I'm sorry, apologies. They have moved on to Amare, the mental wellness company. And while Monat had the best comp plan when she was in Monat and the best products when she was in Monat, now Amare has the best, the cleanest products and also the best compensation plan out there ever. I mean, it's always the best. Your current grift is always the best, and the compensation plans and the products are always the current best. That is to be expected with these pitches, but I'm happy that her husband is not creepily sitting behind her in this video. He's standing behind her, and hopefully he will also move at some point or have some sort of facial expression. So that is already a relief because that was weird, the way he reacted in that other video.
The other thing we had to take into consideration is the company in good legal standing. That got a thumbs up. The products, where are they sourced from? What do they do? You know, what kind of testing do they do? So the great thing about it is that all of those boxes were checked for us. And I want to really try to keep this at 20 minutes, but we might go a little bit over. But I wanted to actually give you the, information. Now, I cannot see. I'm trying not to look at the questions, but the great thing about it is that if you have questions, then you know where to find us, okay? So that was one of the considerations. The other thing is that Jay and I wanted to bring in some people that we knew, that we wanted to collectively make a decision because, you know what? I was ready to walk away from being in the field in November and just be done and just do the coaching. But through crucial conversations that I've had with people that are very, very close to us, they begged us not to leave the field. So looking at that, we wanted to have a safe place and a solid place for, people that we have coached and mentored over the years that wanted to come with us.
MLMs are not a solid and they're also not a safe place. Not for her and also not for her downline. And I believe what she's doing here is virtue signaling. I was ready to step away from the field and just do MLM coaching, but then people begged me or they begged us to continue. So we're doing this because we're pretty much doing our former downline and people who are so closely connected to us a favor. Are you joking? No. She was the first market partner in Monat. And they claimed in another video that she made $15 million in commission in Monat. She was in Monat for 9.5 years before she got terminated. I don't recall that she was ever inducted into the 15 MDC, the $15 million club, but if she was able to make $15 million in commission over those 9.5 years, then she would have been inducted. So she seems to be close, or she could potentially be close to those numbers. That means she was able to make a lot of money. And you would think that somebody like this is already set for life, but her lifestyle also was upped. She financially supports her family. She has a very lavish lifestyle, houses-wise, car-wise, the things that she appreciates like vacationing. The budget for those things also rises when you get used to that kind of payment. And I doubt that she is able to keep her lifestyle the way it currently is without having an additional income from another MLM. And maybe her coaching business doesn't provide to the degree that she needs, so it is easier for her to now move on from Monat to Amare and hopefully get as many people from her former downline with her so that she can also keep her lifestyle. This is not a charitable operation that she is now changing to another MLM instead of stepping down, because she wants to really help other people. She is the one who also still needs to make money to finance her lifestyle. Of course, that's just an assumption from my end because I don't have any insights into her financial statements, into her bank statements. But if you get used to a certain lifestyle and you get bigger houses and more houses and pricier stuff and pricier cars and pricier vacations, people don't necessarily want to step down from that, and they don't necessarily want to downsize. That is why I assume she has to actively work in the MLM field to keep that lifestyle.
So I firmly feel that we have absolutely done that. The company is actually in multiple countries. So yes, we're in Canada for all of my amazing Canadian friends, Australia, New Zealand. So the great thing is that you guys literally sleepless nights for many, many, many months. So anyways, I'm going to have Kate come on. She's going to share a little bit about her expertise and her background. But we've known each other for 4 years. We met in the sauna in the gym. So she's very, very, very intelligent. And then, Jade, did you have anything else that you wanted to add before we...
I always have a lot to add on that. The past few months haven't been easy on us. Knowing that we had to make a transition, we had several very lucrative offers from other companies, but it just didn't sit well with us that we were going to be all about us. It's just not the way we roll. We want to make sure that our people have a place to go. And that was the most important thing to us, was that wherever we went, you could go. And this was the best fit for so many reasons. Tony and I are so excited about tomorrow. We're really excited about today, and we can't wait until we can share all of this with you. So thanks for being on the call, but thanks for knowing that everyone on here is a part of this with us, and we're excited for you too.
What I don't get is why this man has to speak on these calls, because especially when they are on these announcements or on these calls together, there is such a difference in presentation because she is such a vibrant individual. She has such a vibrant, exciting energy when she is on these, whether she's a scammer or not, but she has this energy that is probably attractive to people, to approach people in that manner. And she has this vibrant energy when she speaks about the topics. But he is so monotone. I'm glad, like I said, that he's not creepily sitting in a chair behind her like a weirdo from a horror movie. But it is such a clash when they speak, when they're on these calls together. And I do not doubt that a lot of people will follow her to Amare or will follow them, but not because of him, but because of her. So what is his purpose here? What is his purpose of speaking in these calls? Also on team calls, he's also very much involved. He brings in the religious aspects. He is always presenting himself in such a manner. He's also speaking very factually at the moment on social media about Monat and spilling some really interesting information about how revenue is down, speaks out about commissionable revenue to approach, I think, people who are still in Monat, because Monat launched their new founders pool, and he's spreading some really interesting information there, telling them, you know what, Monat and this new founders pool, they will not do you any good, and here are the reasons why. Of course, he's doing that now because they are not in good standing with Monat anymore, but that is rather interesting. But I still question, what is his purpose here? Because she is the one who is running this business, not him. The people will follow because of her, not because of him.
I was reading the comments as he was talking. I met Zach from Canada. He's an absolutely amazing person. And if you guys want to be really inspired, please go follow MD Motivator. It was an honor for us to meet him throughout our journey. And thank you guys for being on and your support. And that goes for everybody on this call. But just to see the amount of support and wonderful messages that we've gotten, the emails, the voice notes, like I'm getting emotional again already. So you guys, I'm just gonna turn it over to my friend Kate. She's gonna share a little bit more with you. She really is a product expert and an ingredient nerd expert. So Kate, come on over here. So this is my friend Kate. She lives here in my hood, but she's the one actually through Naomi. I found the product. So go right ahead.
Okay, so I have known Tony and Naomi and everyone for since 2020 and all the craziness, but I have been into mental wellness basically my entire life. My mother was diagnosed with bipolar, depression, all of that when I was very young, and so was I. So I have spent my entire life trying to find something that would give me relief with it being more natural. So how I eat, how I live, my lifestyle, how I sleep, and I'm a mother now, and my main focus is my mental wellness.
I hope she doesn't make any health claims that are unfortunately typical for Amare, that the Amare ingredients and the Amare products can help with bipolar disorder. Oh, please don't do it.
So for me, I had a really hard year last year. I'm also going to get emotional. I had a divorce, I had explant surgery, I had shingles, I had all these things, and I was really struggling. And I kept seeing this product, and I was like, I guess I have to try it because I'm at my last wit's end. I'm at my last leg with my anxiety and just my mental wellness and my gut health, and everything was just a wreck, right? It's just the world we live in today. So I tried these products. I worked with another company, a couple other companies for years. I've done social sales for forever. And I wasn't looking for something. I was just looking to feel better and just be able to take kind of control of my life. So I started the products, and I literally felt like I got my life back. And I'm not just saying that. It was within just a few weeks, I felt like my motivation and my drive was back. I was in this dark space, and I honestly don't think I realized how depressed I was. I've been into fitness and nutrition for years, and I didn't even want to work out. I didn't even care about eating healthy, and anyone who knows me knows that that is not me. So I started these products, and I had like more pep in my step, and I was like, okay, let's do this. Like, I can take on my life. And as a single mother, I had so much more on my plate as well, and I wanted to be a good mother and have that, a good relationship with my child, not yelling, not arguing, not being that, guilty mom at the end of the day. So that was a huge factor for me as well. So I started the products and felt super motivated, got back into the gym. I found myself being more patient with my son. We homeschool, do all the things. We're always together. And then I just noticed that my outlook on life, like I was smiling more at people when I would see them, driving on the road, they cut me off. I don't really care, or, whatever. Just I found myself being able to crush my to-do list. I genuinely was more positive with my life. And then I have an Oura ring. I don't have it on right now. So I track my stress. I track my sleep. I track my digestion. I track everything. And my sleep went just through the roof, so much better, and that is huge for everything. So I've been a melatonin junkie for literally over 20 years. I'm 40, and I've been taking it since I was like late teens to sleep because I could never turn my brain off. And I realized, okay, eating better, I could do better with my mental wellness, but I still always had to take melatonin to sleep, and I don't have to anymore. My sleep is awesome. I'm incredible, like with my motivation getting up. And even if I don't sleep well, if I have like just one night where I'm up late, I can actually get up and not feel terrible the whole day because I didn't sleep. So even if you don't get that optimal sleep, I still feel really good. But there's a whole line of supplements that range from, multivitamins to probiotics and mental wellness to brain fog relief to, you name it. And so I just tried the products literally quietly to myself, and I could not keep it to myself. I told Tony and Naomi we were all having a lot of stress the last couple months, and they just tried it on their own. We had no intention of ever even talking about it. And then things happened, and here we are today.
Funny how things always just happen, that you love the products and you never wanted to share them, but now you do.
But the products are heavily, heavily tested. The ingredients are very rare. They're indigenously sourced, so they go to the country that they come from, and they get them from there. They make sure there's no pesticides, there's no glyphosate.
Is that a good thing, though? These ingredients are very, very rare, so we're going to make them extinct. Doesn't sound that great.
They test for mold, they test for E. coli. That stuff is important to me because I know with mental wellness and your gut health, if everything that you're taking and you're eating and you're drinking isn't clean, you literally can cause negative neurological effects and gut damage, which your gut and your brain are connected. So if you're not eating well and your supplements aren't clean, or your products aren't clean, or your water's not clean, whatever it is, it will affect your mental wellness. And when your mental wellness is well, everything is well because nothing really matters and you don't have to be so negative. So these products are so great for taking the stress out of your mind, but also taking the stress response off of your physical body. When you do that, you're lowering inflammation. When you do that, every aspect of your health gets better. Your weight, your hair, your skin, your nails, your sleep, your anxiety, your mood, everything.
Well, and you guys, cortisol is a killer.
It's a cortisol.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. That was really professional. That's this entire pitch.
Cortisol is your waterfall top hormone. When your cortisol is balanced, the rest of your hormones will naturally balance themselves. This is not medical advice. This is not medical claims. This is just truth and fact. Yep. So for someone who has been in fitness and nutrition for over 12 years, and I was a hairstylist before, had a lot of toxic load, a lot of anxiety going on, crazy, crazy life, always dealt with these things. I wanted something natural. I wanted something easy, that is easily accessible and is safe for all ages. It's safe for all stages, women, men. There's children-specific products.
Sexual health.
sexual health, hormone balancing. There's literally something for everybody, and the amount of stress that we are up against. I mean, more than 50% of people deal with issues, and 1 out of 4 Americans in this country are on medication. So, again, not medical advice, but there are alternatives, and I'm here to say that I have never had to take anything for my mental wellness, even though maybe I needed it. But now I have other things, and it's a gut-brain, natural, approach to those things. So, I just can't say enough about it. So we're just excited. It's not your average product, and there's no one else on the market doing what they're doing, how they're doing it. And I've seen a lot of compensation plans like Miss Tony, and I've worked with other brands, and the compensation is better than anything else I've ever seen. Just that compensation for your work and your time. So
yeah, of course, because now Amare is the company that you're pitching for. Now it is unmatched as well. And here it is, yet again, the pitch of a lifetime that all of the Huns will bring out. Clean energy. Yes. What is that? Clean. Shut up. And this is not medical advice. She said it twice, but it sounds very much like it is. And she is allegedly the product nerd. What background does she have to speak about these products as a holistic nutritionist? What is that? Very likely a nutritionist who doesn't have to have any academic credentials. That is very, very concerning because you need to know the science behind that. So I've been working in the industry of guinea pigs for the past 10 years. And that means I'm now a vet. I'm able to treat your guinea pigs because I have been really, really interested in guinea pigs for the past 10 years. No, of course not. Don't trust me with medical advice on your guinea pigs just because I grew up with them and I am very knowledgeable in this field, but do trust me, okay? This is not medical advice, but this is medical advice. That sounds super, super wrong. And unfortunately, this is very, very typical for Amare. And according to her non-medical pitch, Amare products, they really do help with everything. Divorce, anxiety, workouts, stress, sleep, hormonal imbalance, cortisol levels, gut-brain axis, and sex. And these pitches are extremely, extremely upsetting because it means that the people actually believe this, like her going through a divorce, especially when you have children. That is tough, yes. But to claim that Amare helped with that is horrible because time does heal. You will get over those situations and they will get better. It might take time. For some people, it might take longer time than for others, but there is something also involved in there that is your work. You are the one who was able to go through this, but you're not really applying this to yourself and to your own work and allow time to heal those wounds as you go through tough situations like this. No, it has to be the Amare product that also helped with that. And of course, she is excited that Tony is joining her because Tony had a big downline in Monat, and she's still very well respected there. And that person now signed up with her. That means she will also have a big downline, and she will rank up really, really quickly. It is beneficial for her. That is why she's excited, of course.
We're excited.
Yes. So I'm going to have Jen come over here because we closed out last night together. And so, for the last 3 days, we have been sharing with other, here, come over here. We've been sharing with other people because we wanted to see exactly, what that looked like. So for the last 3 days, and it was, closed out, of course, yesterday. So what we were able to do is feed off of each other and help each other. And what I love about everything is trackable. Everything is trackable from all of the compensation plan. You see what you're getting paid in real time, and also every single penny that you make on every single product that you sell. So that's the first thing. The second thing is when they have sales, you get full compensation. You get bonuses for personally sponsoring. You get bonuses for, and that's for 3 a month, five in a month. That gets you an extra $500. The 3 gets you $100, and that can be a mix of either partners or customers. Okay. Then they have a retention bonus. That's $250. So that's $850 a month just in bonuses alone. Okay, you guys. You know that $11,000 a year that everybody talks about, that the cost of living went up? Okay, that's about it. So anyways, we were closing out last night, and she came over here. We said, hey, let's do this together. And go ahead and tell them.
All right, so I was really trying to rank up to the 3rd rank, which is silver, because at the 3rd rank, you guys, you get to enroll your spouse, your partner, whoever, as their own top of their own leg.
So you get to double dip.
Legit. It's legit. My team was working. We were really following up with everybody, and we fell $72, $73 short. And so at that point, Tony was able to take one of the brand partners that she had personally enrolled, and we put her under one of my brand partners. So when she did that, my volume went up, and like we say, a rising tide floats all boats. It was fantastic. I personally never been a part of anything like that. So really, this really is about working together as a team. And you only have to build 4 wide.
Yeah.
Not 12 or 16. So you build 4, and you just go deep. It's a breath of fresh air, if I'm being perfectly honest.
So actually what happens in your back office, you get a placement suite. So you can go and you can help other people build their organizations. And I had never seen anything like this after being in this in this industry for 2 decades. So the beautiful thing is that you know, we're able to help each other together, lock arms, and truly, you know, really take people in network marketing. Maybe you haven't been successful before. Maybe you had some success somewhere else. Maybe you're looking for a new home. We want that for you. This is your place to land, and we will show you.
Even the dogs are calling this out as BS. What they're describing here with their very bloomy and inspirational words is that you're allowed to stack in Amare, and you were officially not allowed to do that in Monat. When you recruit people in Amare, you can place them wherever it fits you best in your organization, so in your downline. You can move people around so that you're able to hit your ranks, or that you're able to keep your ranks. And Monat didn't allow that. That doesn't mean that that didn't happen. Some of the top distributors were outed for doing that. Krista Parney, for example, when she tried out to buy out somebody's business, she tried to move people around the way it was best for her. She got a slap on the wrist, and I believe she didn't get commissioned for a month, and then she was back on track. But you are apparently allowed to do that in Amare, or at least I hope you are, because otherwise that would be a really stupid pitch. And Amare's like, okay, we're going to terminate you as well, because that's not true. So you can move people around from your downline as it fits you best. And why is she mentioning that? Because that way, when you're able to move people around, they hope that the people in their downline are able to make more money, and they themselves also can move people around so that they're able to hit their goals for the month.
And you have 90 days. Is it 9? Yeah, it's 90 days to figure all of this out and see if it's a fit. So imagine that, and because, you know, today, you guys, they are waiving the $70 for brand partners right now. You can get started right away. You can plug in. We have amazing training. They have amazing boards. We have a 20-day text message campaign already set up for you. You're brand new. It truly is a plug and play. You guys, I got 2 offers from 2 brand new startups, and they had nothing. I'm like, I don't want to do that again. I looked at to the point where I was going to start my own company, and I'm like, nope, don't want to do that again, because honestly, I love being in the field, and that's what I specialize in. It also too keeps me relevant for, you know, the work that we're going to be doing with fuel, because, you know, again, life is changing faster and business is changing faster than you would ever imagine. So we just did a Zoom call right before this, and the testimonials that we heard from the 2 moms that were on there, and how it's helped their children and it's helped them. And you just heard what Kate said. That's the difference in people's lives that we want to make. So
by making unsubstantiated health claims, come on.
I just thought of something. I want to speak to all the people who have always felt stuck, okay? You know what I mean? Like, you're working your tail off, your volume is great, but you don't have anybody else working quite as hard as you, and so you can never get past that big giant rock that's in your way. That's not happening here, because we are able to help each other. So I know that we talked about it, but I was stuck for 7 years.
yeah.
So to me, this really hits home. And as far as anyone who thinks maybe they're too busy, the boards system that they have in place is truly
What is it
plug
with the
and play.
boards?
You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You get a new customer, you go right to boards, you send them everything they need to know. There's a health protocol folder. So if someone says, like, I'm 49, so a lot of my friends are like perimenopausal. Sorry, TMI, but this is real life. You know, they're like, what do? I can go right to that folder. I can see what the company recommends, and we send it to them. We always say consult your doctor, but this is a great guide. So you don't have to jump in and know everything right away. They equip you very well.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Here's the thing though, Amare makes me sneeze, sorry. Amare is not different. Amare is like all other MLMs. There are minor differences, of course, in the name of the company, the product, the compensation plan, and yeah, the horrible, horrible, horrible products that the distributors like to use to make really horrific and unsubstantiated health claims. Absolutely. But at the core, this business is the same. It's the same thing. If you were stuck at another MLM for 7 years, you were stuck there. You will also be stuck in Amare, very likely. This individual got lucky because somewhere in her sideline downline, Tony Van Choik joined, the first distributor to ever join Monat, and that person will bring a lot of people with her. This is not normal. No, people will not just start to schedule people and to push people into your downline because we're such a great community of people. We help each other out. No, this is a once in a lifetime chance for these people also speaking on this call. Amare is not different. And the only reason we're talking about Amare here in this call is because a former shampoo dealer decided that after Monat, they're going to join Amare because it fits her needs.
So you guys, I'm sorry. Yes. So, and Monica, thank you for letting everybody know. But we decided to go with Amare. So this company really has checked all my boxes, and it really has. We've done the research. I mean, it's been 3.5 months worth of really duck diving into this particular platform, and just looking for some place to hang our hat since November of last year. So the great thing is that we're still going to be helping people build their futures, helping people build themselves. And somebody said this to me the other day, and I said this in a live, and I said, when you partner with us, you will not be the same person. You will be a better person, both personally and professionally, health-wise, financially, all of those pillars that we talk about, because you cannot have wealth without health. And your health is the most important thing. And I can attest to that because, having a near-death experience 4 years ago, your life is never, ever the same.
These are really strong claims. She pretty much says here, she can better your life in all circumstances. She can better your life mentally, health-wise, financially, and you will also turn out to be a better person. Yikes, Tony, that is really disgusting. In German, we would say, der Drop ist gelutscht. Humble Tony is gone. Humble Tony, the way we have seen her in her announcement that she got terminated from Monat. But that also means that if her claims are right, that as opposed to the Monat income disclosure statement, Amare's income disclosure statement will look amazing, right? The income statistics in this statement include all members who were active from May 2021 till April 2022, state that on average, the income for all active members, which includes the rank of brand partner through Presidential Diamond, was $71.47 monthly. The average income for all qualifying members, which includes the rank of brand partner through Presidential Diamond, was $538 monthly. Unfortunately, Amare doesn't give us the medium because that is a better depiction of what most people are actually able to make. Most people are at the two bottom ranks and they make $25 monthly average or $317 monthly average. That is before expenses and that is before taxes. So if Amare, the Amare products and the Amare distributors can really help you to better your life, mentally, health-wise, financially, and you will be a better person, then this income disclosure statement for sure doesn't show it.
So the one thing is that we would love for you to jump on board with us. The other thing is that this company does not have a non-compete. So you just cannot be out there promoting another brand that has the same product. So, which is really, really cool. So again, I love to be a person of service. I love to help build people up. And I love that what we've seeing what we can do in just a matter of like 3 days. So I hope that you will join us. It is a new season. It's summer. It's just going to be grand. So you guys shoot me an email again at toni.vans@gmail.com. If somebody invited you or shared this with you, go back to that person. They will be able to help you and will show you how simple, again, not easy, but I'm all about simple, and you guys know that. So you guys, again, send us an email, and we'll send you how you can join, and we would love nothing better to show you a different way that you can honestly achieve better success in both your personal and professional life and in your health and your wealth. All right, you guys, so take care. Thank you for hanging out with us this afternoon. Do you have any closing words that you want to say?
I've known this woman. You guys know this woman. She's the best. Number one. Number two, again, I've worked at a lot of companies, seen a lot of compensation plans. You have an opportunity every single solitary month to make a $500 paycheck without building a team, without huge stuff. So $500 a month is very, very feasible for anyone, anywhere. So it's not like the people that are up high are making all the, it's not like that. It's literally, it's a company that wants everyone to succeed, everyone to have opportunity. And it's really, really a rapid paced company, but it wasn't something I was expecting. But the products blew me away. So just try them. If you order and you don't love them, you have a 30-day supply, but 90 days to return.
Amare does not have a non-compete, but you cannot promote similar products. It sounds like a non-compete to me. And she's clearly, of course, pitching this because she's trying to check all the boxes that were really, really annoying in Monat. So, of course, she's going to pitch this predominantly to the people who are not happy with Monat and her former downline in her former company. And she wants to entice them to join Amare as well. And, of course, just try the products. Come on, try them out. Check them out if you like them and make us some money.
So
it's really that easy.
Yeah. So the last thing that I wanted to say, you guys, we went into this company starting brand new from zero. I didn't get a stipend. I didn't get a bridge. I didn't get anything like that. And I signed up under Kate because I value who she is as a person. And I honestly, I knew that we would be able to help you too. With your situation. Yeah.
But
with her being a new single mom.
How psycho I am about products and health. Like, I'm the one. And then another thing I want to say is you don't have to build a team. You can just be an affiliate. You can do other brands, other companies. As long as you're not promoting something identical, you can do whatever you want. They do not care, and that is huge for so many people, like she said. But there's just, it's opportunity. There's something for everyone. I just really can't say enough about it. And it's growing, and it's exciting. It's fun.
All right, you guys, so have a beautifully blessed day. I'm going to get to my emails here in just a second, as soon as I gather my thoughts, because it has been one heck of a roller coaster ride this past week. So I love you. Jay and I, we both love you guys so much. You want to say anything else, honey?
Please don't. Honey, please don't say anything. She does not start from zero, though. That is a misrepresentation. She has been the very first distributor in Monat, and she had a lot of people in her downline, and lots of people are really mad with Monat right now. Even the one that went the hardest and that defended Monat the hardest. She will recruit a lot of people from Monat because she joins Amare. A lot of people will follow her to Amare. She does not start from scratch. Her experience is not that of a normal distributor who just starts, who doesn't have a big team. Her starting from zero is not true. That is a lie. She will also start at the first rank, as all the others do, but her rank will change very quickly, and she will very likely rank up multiple times in the very first couple of days. She is not better or more honest because she did not accept any bridge contracts from Amare. She has a built-in audience of people who will buy from her and who will join her.
One last thing, because Toni is the OG that we all know, you can actually get a free link just by ordering right now. So you don't even have to purchase a business, purchase a huge pack. You can get your sign up for free right now because you're coming with her.
Yep. Yeah.
You get to sign up with her for free because you have a special link that just shows that she has privilege others don't have. So Amare has given her a link so that people can buy from her or can sign up with her for free. She does not start from zero, and this shows it. Amare is likely rubbing their hands and thinking about all of the potential people coming in. They're like, it's okay. Let's really not depend on the $70 sign-up fee if they want to join her. This is privilege because the company is already aware that with her, a lot of money is going to come in. She is not starting from zero.
Okay, honey.
You know, thousands, literally thousands of people have reached out to us over the past few weeks. And to say we're grateful just doesn't even cover it. So all of you that have taken the time, and it's not just Tony and I, it's our kids, it's our family, it's all of our friends. And Naomi and Catherine and us, we're all so grateful to have most of you, not all of you, but most of us. Really but, you know, there's been just such this groundswell of support, and I've been watching the comments on here too. So just from the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you. And thanks for having our back. Your support means more than you could ever possibly know.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and giving us your time. We love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your continuous support. Thank you for continuing to make us money now in Amare because we depend on it. And so do our children. And so does our lavish lifestyle because this mansion and the pool and the cars and the clothing and the jewelry and all of the organic food, we really, really depend with our entire family on you buying into Amare now so that you can continue to support us. Thank you. All of the stuff they have doesn't pay for itself. That is why we're listening to this pitch. What I wonder is if Tony will continue to color her hair purple now that she's not in Monat anymore. Will she continue with the Monat color? Would be interesting to see. That was wild. A shampoo dealer go into the mental wellness company, but it gets worse. In one of the upcoming videos, I'm not joking, another top person, another top leader who was also a part of elite of the top 10 in Monat, also left. She didn't get terminated, but she left to an even worse company. You always think it cannot get worse, but what I'm learning when I watch these videos, when I listen to these pitches, when I take a look at other MLMs I haven't heard about before, then I realize, yeah, it always gets worse. So stay tuned for that. What I will do for my mental wellness is drink coffee out of a out of a Nana Lan cup. If you are from the Nordics, if you're from Scandinavia, you might know this creature. It was given to me, ironically, from a colleague of mine because I have strong opinions about this creature. It's apparently kids content, it's a kids show, and I always have to smile when I drink out of this cup. If you don't know what Nana Lan is, then that is your problem, because I'm not going to waste any more time on explaining that weird little green creature that is on my coffee mug. All right, so this was Tony V, who moved on together with her husband, who luckily doesn't sit in the background of this video creepily. Lots of people in Amare making lots of health claims, luckily now getting unstuck because Tony joins with her big ass downline. Yeah, so let's continue to watch out what she's doing in Amare, how she's doing, and how the products, of course, also help her, because Amare's product, Amare's the flat stomach MLM, not only help to get a flat stomach, they also help with divorce, overcoming divorce, so they help with your marriage, with your finances. They also help with the gut-brain axis. They could potentially make you fly. You're a better parent because of that. You have problems with your car. They make you really, really smart, and you're pretty much your own mechanic now. You don't have a green thumb. All of your plans die. Well, all of that will stop. Amare and Amare products, they can solve all of your problems. Yikes. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to this channel. Thank you to everybody who watches these videos regularly. This channel has experienced a not unsubstantial growth over the past couple of weeks. And not too long ago, we hit 1,500 subscribers, which is really, really exciting to see. A couple of people have also asked me if I offer memberships. If you're interested in that, I do. The information will be down below where you see the membership button. It is very clear. It is very straightforward. You either get early access to the content content that you will also see for free, and you will continue to see for free on this regular YouTube channel. And you also have the ability to get access to exclusive videos. If you're interested in that, then go ahead and check that out. If you are not interested in memberships, no worries. All of this content will also continue to be available, of course, on this channel. And I do appreciate your support a lot. And the best way you can actually support the channel is by supporting it for free, by subscribing, by liking, by sharing the videos if you find these videos interesting. So thank you again for all of your support. It is really exciting and thrilling to see how this channel grows. It's a journey I started a year and a half ago, and I never expected that a good amount of people actually are interested in what I have to say about the flat stomach MLM and also other MLMs. If you like these types of videos, then please comment, subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, share the videos, you know the drill. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!